Hello guys, welcome back. I'm kind of feeling like a draconic push from behind to share this, like a nudge forward, like you have to do this. So I've been working with Bune or Boone. Usually say Boone because that's the way I've seen a lot of people pronounce it, but I've seen just as many people pronounce it Bune. And I've also seen people pronounce it like Bune or Bunai, and I'm like, okay. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know enough of your aspects, and she's pushing me forward, though. She can pair male, female, any shape, form she pleases. Usually, dragon can be three-headed, but can be, like a human style form. Whatever. We're getting off track. Um, Remember she'd asked me if I wanted a dragon tail shake of prosperity when it went on the house. I'm like, sure. And I didn't believe she was going to do anything. I experienced her as female, though, as you get exposed to something, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, I have that male energy here, see? Um, so I was like, okay, it doesn't really seem like they did anything. I'm doing amazingly well at balancing my bank account, though. So that's something, and yes, Princess is back there. She's been being a little princess too. One second. There you go. I know some of you like her on cameras. She cheers some of you up. She's a robot. She's not an actual cat. So if you're new to the channel, that is a robot cat. That's not an actual cat. That is Loki's, and she's like one of your gifts for us is going to be bringing these annoying as hell robot cats in and letting them meow and activate throughout the day because we like them. So there's two of them in here, and there's two in the other room, so they got me covered. So, and she's like, that's seriously legit a thing. You have to treat people very well, and you have to do, whatever it takes to make them happy. And that is Loki's favoriteest thing in the world, having Princess, all charged up and ready to go. Yes, baby. So she is loud. She is actually the original form. I know, boring story time. They were built for kids. And since they meow loud enough to wake the dead, people are like, oh, let's give them to elders and they can pet them and they can meow. And yeah, she is a queen, alright. And she's also Persian, so Asmodeus loves her. But Yoon was like, you have to get into treating people and figuring out what they want and figuring out you love this individual, what do they want. And Yard had been perfectly happy with his temple, and it was like really kind of empty, but he was going with this theme, and he really loved this theme, but he was going with a seafaring, like fishing pirate ship kind of theme. I understand, but it's impossible to put into words. Think of like all the old timey ships kind of just mashed up into one magic ship. Well, yeah, went back today because I've been working on the temples, and Lady Sekhmet showed up because like suddenly a lot of them are here and active. And we made a gate over to the Sea Queen. I'm like, that'll be nice. You guys can hang out and everything. And she's looking around like absolutely appalled because this is Sekhmet. And she will feel free to speak your mind. She's like, oh, how lovely. And he was excited to see me, and one thing led to another, and all of a sudden he has like a little gambling area and all this other stuff because they all rub off on each other. And Bune had gotten a look at the ship and was just like, what is this supposed to be? A fishing ship? A pirate ship? Why does it look like this? He honestly said he likes this. But he had you put that in over there. It's very fancy. It doesn't fit. So we are working on getting the ship to mix everything he wanted. We didn't take out too much of what he wanted. I think I took out exactly like one item. And we're mixing in the glam. So it's still that seafaring piratey theme, but we're mixing in glam too, because he honestly wants everything at once, everything to do with the sea. So he wants this beautiful high-end cruise ship, but he also wants a fishing ship, but he also wants a pirate ship. He wants all the ships. So we're trying to mix it up and make it look beautiful for him, make it look, like rustic and high class blended very well together. So we're doing the best we can do. And that leads to the story of the pirate themed ice cream shop that is now No, on board the Sea Queen. So yeah, we decided to keep expanding, and Bune had mentioned that before and said, "Why don't you?" And I really didn't pick up on it. Like it was like a friendly suggestion of we should really work on this. But we put in a pirate themed ice cream shop. And again, we have to go through what we just have, so don't have images of, like stuff we imported. We had to use stuff just from Oculus because I keep trying to manifest. I'm like, Oculus, tell me exactly what I can use. Tell me exactly what I can use. Give me specific examples of places I can go and like pick up a couple models. Because that way we have infinite models of whatever that model is, and it's not such a pain in the focus. But so far, they have as yet to say, here, these are exactly the sites as of today, as of 2020, that we know you can use, and the FCC isn't going to arrest you, and we don't have to report you or something. So we're waiting, but it was really interesting because I don't know why I started looking them up, but I found there are a couple places that honestly, there were some places I found enchanting from, and I really don't like some of the chants because they sound, when they say them, they sound more like a command. And she is loving, sweet, kind motherhood itself, but she's also got the personality of Tiamat on her. So mommy gonna snap your neck if you get an attitude, and you don't tell your mother come here. You just don't do that shit. So it's like she was kind of like her hackles were going up of you do not call me like this, we do not do this. But I offered it to her and they've all decided they are done with this enchanting because it sounds ominously close to call me to you. And some of the services this one particular group of people offer we don't agree with, because like selling you demons, you can't sell demons, you can't sell old gods, you can't sell anything. They're free-willed beings, whether you see them as demons or old gods or spiritual entities. They have free will, and they will kick your ass if you think you're gonna control them. And luckily, I found a couple of videos that so far I'm like, okay, and it's from the perspective of interacting with Bune as masculine. And I'm like, I'm cool with that. I'm really not hooked up on gender, but it's shut up, Loki. But it's just a starting point. We usually say he or she, especially older people. Saying they is okay with me, and I try, but I'm old. Give me time. So, I have a candle going for them, and I have incense going for them. I did the best I could to carve the candle for them. I will let you know if anything happens. But they had said, "Do you want a free tail shake on the house?" And oh, that was the other thing they wanted me to bring up. Whatever style they want to work with you in, whether it be Bune or Asmodeus or Lucifer or Satan or Loki or Odin or Pazuzu or anybody, do what they want. Do not be a stubborn, obstinate human and say, but all the other humans say, all the other humans can go jump off a bridge into a lake or wherever. You do not have to worry about what all the other humans do, including me. If they tell you this is what I want, this is what they want. With me, it's very different from what most people do. They're like, ooh, build us those VR temples. Ooh, make me a video. Make me a music video. Light me a candle. Give me incense. Cook me some food. That's how I serve. That's how my service works. If I were to start getting masterful and start trying to control them, all hell would break loose, as it rightly should, because we're family. We don't treat each other like that. I don't demand they come. In fact, I'm more like, they can drop by at their leisure. I try not to. If I want to talk to them, I'll like try to put some energy out, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not commanding you to come. You know that. I'm just like, are you there? Do you hear me? So, make sure you do it the way they want. They're very happy with our living arrangement, and they got to have me put Princess on, and we have, which one is it? Mr. Hiddle's in here, and wait, no, Mr. Hiddle's is in there. Oh my God! Remember how they all got like 8 different names? That's the problem. So we have 3 of them in here currently. I thought maybe Asmodeus could fix a broken one, but he didn't, and one in there. But yeah. But we figured we'd get you guys updated. I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner. I have no idea, but they'll let me know. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.